now, and let's get started. The moment you come on Breakthrough Broker, if you don't have a Breakthrough Broker account, you do that through Equitable Escrow. Part of our marketing that we do for our agents is we pair up. So through Breakthrough Broker, if you don't have an account, you can pair up through us. It doesn't cost you anything. You're able to use 10 downloads free per month. After the 11th forward, it's about $8 a month. It's a great way of having America's #1 free resources. Again, it's called Breakthrough Broker. And what we normally do is we start with logging in. So in our login with Breakthrough Broker that you see here in 1 second, let me just move these around. You're able to log in. And the moment you do, then you will log in with a email and with your password. You don't have one right now, that's fine. Let's talk. I'll set you up today so that you have access to everything you're going to see right here, right now. The moment that you start with Breakthrough Broker, hit your profile and then upload a few things, because, and I'm saying this because whether you do brochures, pamphlets, listing presentations, buyers presentations, or in our case, we'll be doing postcards, it takes from the data that you've dumped into the profile of your viewer profile. So you want to upload your picture. That's yours truly last month, right before the No Shave November. So I'm going to have to take another one with the beard. You also want to upload the logo of HomeSmart. If you have a secondary logo for, say, your real estate practice, you can upload it here. Put all your information. This is my email, my cell phone number, the office number, the company, because I'm also an agent, my website, the address, everything, and your license number. All these things are important because it'll be pulling from that when we put the postcard together. The moment that you have uploaded this information, then you're able to click here where it says marketing. It's going to ask you to leave the site. You say yes. Click on marketing, and here under marketing, you're going to be able to choose different things. Uh, I would encourage you to right now click on marketing and look at postcards, which is what we're doing right now. Once you hit postcards, then it's going to give you a plethora of postcards. Again, if you're on the $8 a month, you're able to go and get into the Breakthrough Broker Plus postcards. So these are maybe a little bit more edgy, more snoozy, more classic, less traditional. So if you're doing that, you can click on any of these plus programs. But we're going to do this right now. You can do listing postcards. You can do open house postcards. One of the ones that are really nice, I think, are these lead generation postcards, which is going to be today's example. Lead generation postcards. And once you click on these lead generation postcards, you get another plethora of postcards that you're able to fine tune. There's one that says 3 benefits of listing with me. I like this one if you are given to emailing. And let me, in fact, you know what? Let me do a quick little 30-second summary on this one, the market snapshot postcard. So let's say you don't want to mail them to everybody. You just want to email them. Well, you can email them as a PNG file, as a JPEG file, or as a PDF file. So what you do is you see the example here, you click always on Get Started. And once you get started, while the computer is thinking about this, it's taking all your information and it's going to bring up this file right here so you can get started. You already have, for example, you went to the MLS and you already got the housing statistics for your market. You can change the month, you can change the title, what county you want to call it, say Riverside County. We have our logo here, and here you can change the numbers, new listings, active listings, on the market, days on market, average square foot. All this right here, that's all customizable. Just click and change. On the back end, it's going to pull again from the data that you dumped. So here's my picture with my name, my cell phone number, the office cell phone, my website, my email, my license number. And if I want to drop a picture, I can just do that right here as well of a home, for example, that's just being listed. That's just one illustration. Again, this is just for the moment that you like it, you just click on save or click on free download. And the moment now you have 10, remember you got 10 that downloads a month that are for free. If you continue with download, it's going to ask you which format. Click on the format you want, mostly a picture. And then you're off to the races to send this off on your social media so that everyone in your sphere of influence has the data for that month, right? So that's one way of doing this. However, as promised, the title for today is on postcards, how to deliver your postcards. Um, and we do it right here. So we selected postcards, but we're not going to select that one. Let's move on to another one that I like, the proof, where it is right here. Here you go. Proof of production postcard. So let's put this actual postcard together. Imagine my name is Harold and I'm your TC. Whether you farm this off to your transaction coordinator or you do this yourself, it doesn't take you many hours in the day to do it. You just need to know the postcard that you want. And here, I'm going to brag a little bit about myself. I want to say that I got a couple of deals done pretty quickly, pretty fast days on the market. I want to say how fast maybe I closed it. Maybe it was a 20-day close of escrow. I see Priscilla Garcia is on this call, our as senior escrow officer. She does miracles. But guys, if you're asking for a 12-day close of escrow while Christmas and New Year's is happening, give us give us some slack here. Okay, it doesn't happen like that. But let's say you got it under contract in a few days. What am I going to do? I'm going to change this picture. So I'll click on that. I'm going to click on the browsing feature, and I will say let's put Regency Way as the one that I really put under contract in about, let's say, 3 days, 4 days. It's going to take about 5 to 10 seconds for it to show up on your screen. It's going to have you say, how do you want to position it so it looks the best? Let's say you liked it just like that. And then you hit done and see how fast, in about 5 seconds or so, it'll actually position that picture already perfectly on the postcard. You see right there? There you go. I can change the address right here, 39165 Regency Way. Let me just change that address really quick. 31965 Regency Way. And it's in Palm Springs, California. Let's just put a zip code right there for illustration purposes. You'll do the same thing with the other two pictures. So let me just change this here really quick. And let me add another one here. I'll add another picture. Let's call it Scarvin Drive. And for time's sake purposes, I won't put the address or everything there, but I will change one or two little things. Give me just 1 second here while it's reading it. Do you want it this size? I like it just like it is. And then it's gonna take it and position it exactly pre-established, pre-populated or audio populated on the actual postcard. And voila, there it goes. Under contract, let's say this one took me under contract in 7 days, and I received for this one, let's say I can put anything I want, but let's say I received 12 offers. On this one, I'll write the address there, and let me just change the picture on this one as well. Might as well finish it, and let's do with sunflower circle. So I'll, again, same thing, about 5 seconds. While it uploads, it'll ask you in a minute how you want it positioned. And here it goes. Let's say you like it just like it is. Click on that. And this one, I'll brag a little bit and say it was just recently sold. And if this was a actual listing from one of our agents that we just closed on. And let's say recently sold. And let me just brag a little bit. It was a $1.5 $10 million. So I'll add that there. See how fast it is? Just change the addresses. And that's that side of the postcard. Let's go to the back side of the postcard. And you'll see that here you have, again, because of the auto population, you have to put in your picture, your name, and all that stuff. It ticks it automatically. You'll also see that it has also immediately the required housing information, with all the required equal housing opportunity logos that are needed, as well as realtor, right? So those are important to have. As you know, Mike, our designated broker, will not allow any type of marketing going out without them. You need to have always, if you're a realtor, the realtor sign, as well as in everything, the equal housing opportunity. That's already included. Okay, so I can sell your home. Contact me for more information. Let's say I want to add an exclamation mark. I can do that, or I can change the whole thing and add something new. I want to upload a picture just listed. And let's say I just listed, let's see an example here. I think it's an Angelica Way. I'll just upload the Angelica Way listing. So it's reading my computer here. There you go. And I'll up the Via Angelica out there. And that is actually a larger listing. Let's say, again, this is all for information, informations as an example, not for sure, for true. I'd like to list all these, but I don't do that. Okay, 22359 Via Angelica. And I'll like that there. It goes there on the very back. And it wasn't for 1.35. It was, let's say it was actually for 3.35. So again, that's just for illustration's sake. You can say just listed or just sold, but let's say just listed and you put the new address there. Let's say it was 5 bedrooms and 4 baths. See, this is just for information's sake, and this was at 5,000 square feet. Now, you see everything here, you like it, and now comes the moment of truth. This is the time now that we're going to either, we can download it for free, 10 downloads a month, PNG, JPEG, PDF, right? Or you can direct mail it. So here I'm going to click actually on direct mail. And hopefully you got together with yours truly. We have a great app, Equitable on the Go. You can also meet with our title rep, which is Tracy LaRue over at Fidelity National Title. And through her Agent One app, whichever way you choose, you get a CSV file. So you'll probably end up just saying, look, I went from this street to that street to this street to this street, or with your finger, you can actually dial it in on the map. And then all those addresses will pull up. And of course, addresses are one thing. Then you have to work on getting emails. And that's another thing. So there are services for that. We may be able to talk about that some other day. But let's say we're just going to mail them, not email, but mail them. You should be able to get that, called a farm package, from your title rep or yours truly. And I'm going to mail to a list. So before I actually mail it to the list, it's going to say, are you sure that you like the proof that you just did? It's going to give you one more time how it's going to actually look, the postcard, because those little dotted white dots that you saw is where the cut's going to go, right? And this is now with the cut. Do you like the cut? Let's say you like the first side, that looks good. Let's say you like the second side, that looks good. Accept the proof. And now it's telling us, if it depends what time you put it in, but it's going to take, about 1 to 5 business days. It's a 1 p.m. cutoff time, Mountain Standard, which is Denver. That's where they're at. It's going to go out the next day. In other words, it's not going to count as today because it's already 2, which is 3 o'clock there. It's too late. They'll start working on it tomorrow, not today. Upload a CSV file. It's like an Excel spreadsheet, but it's comma separated values CSV file. Click on this is a sample CSV file that I got. About 355 people in that community that I got from my title rep or my equitable escrow business development rep. And it's going to take it. It's going to say, is this the first name, last name? Does this look right? I'm going to say, yeah. And on purpose, there were a couple of fields that I left incomplete, just in case you see that it's incomplete. Yeah, we didn't have 3 valid zip codes. I can go back and change them and re-upload them. Or I'm like, I'm okay. In this case, I'm okay. Next. And then it's going to say, is this how it's going to look? First name, last name, address, city, state, and zip. This happens to be a person who is a owner, non-owner occupied, so he lives out there in Arkansas. And I'm going to skip this for future mailings. It's going to say, "Is this you?" Yes. "Is this your address that you'd like to include in that list so that when you get it, you get the proof?" And I'm leaving my office address in Palm Desert. That's fine. And then here it goes. It's going to say, "Look, you have 355 of these ready to go. It's going to cost you about 67 cents, printed and mailed." These are 4x6 cards. They're beautiful, they're color, just like you see them, and they go out. And the moment that you click on, yeah, let's do this, let's dance, make payment, then it's going to appear one more time. This is the actual payment platform. You put your card, expiration, name, CCV file, which is three digit code on the back, building postal. Click on it, 230.75, done. So, what does a CSV file look like? And for a CSV file, well, you know what? We're not going to do that right now. We're going to leave that for another class, because then it's too much. In other words, just talk to me and I'll help you get it. Okay.
I
We're
was gonna
going
say
to
they
do a
need to
whole
just
other
call you.
class. We're going to do a whole other class on how to actually put together a CSV file. And it should be a shorter little class, but the promise is you're going to be able to learn how to do postcards, just listed, just sold, proof of production, tooting your own horn a little bit, or just even the statistics for that month. You can email them as a PNG file, JPEG, or PDF, and you can now print and mail them, and out it goes. So this is how it gets done. This is how agents get more and more deals, because they did it twice. Just listed when it goes out, and then the moment that you can just call it just sold. This illustration today was proof of production, but you can do both of them as well. So on behalf of Priscilla Garcia, our senior escrow officer, and Angie Beer, our escrow officer assistant, yours truly, Harold Zapata, thanking you again. There's a lot of reasons why to thank you, because this is that reason, that season to be grateful and so forth. And thank you for your past and present business. And we look forward to servicing you guys and all your escrow orders for 2023.